and I decided to just hang out with Gorou because it's been a while since we completely dedicated to episodes to hang out events. So yeah. And before you ask, no. Before you ask, no, that shit didn't count with Noel. Those recent shits. So yeah. Alright, got hurt. Bar was on. So yeah. So yeah. See. Oh, it's supposed to be Zhao's birthday. So yeah. Hmm. Survey, bro. Probably do that survey off stream, probably. Yeah, ready for fucking. Y'all all ready for Gorou shit? Let's do this shit. So yeah. Wait, where the fuck is Gorou, bro? Oh, he is Zuma. Okay. I feel so dumbfounded, bro. Oh, he's with Miko. All right.
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the store near here is pretty smooth. A gorgeous pair like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care. Can you please? It's silly. I'm not interested in that thing.
Oh, come on. It's Miko. Come on. You'll love it, bro. Don't worry. And you get the free pussy on top of that.
You say that, but you want to see your ears saying otherwise?
For real. Like, you know he wanted it, bro. So yeah.
Although your tail is professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. You, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
Oh, damn.
How do you look?
Damn.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Wapakuni Island. How can I do such a thing?
Alright, man.
It's okay. There's no need to be embarrassed.
For
The
real.
desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural. Really?
Yeah.
Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic?
Come on.
Is that... Why am I even here talking about tails in the first place? Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds like it's horrible.
Alright, that's enough.
Oh, and how is my favorite little one doing, I didn't expect to meet you here. We were just talking about tails. Gorou has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to hug it?
Look worried up. Look worried at Miko.
Don't be nervous. Just follow your heart's desire.
Alright.
He's not going to fall for it. We walk side by side. Pardon me. Lady Cookie, we have completed the battle you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
Okay.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here, Roxy. Quite a lot to change.
Yeah.
I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
Yeah. Nico in the Yai Publishing House editor department.
There's definitely something strange about the way she looked at me at the end there. Could she be plotting something? Sorry if you haven't seen that. The real reason I'm here at Yai Publishing House is to buy some books for her excellency. Since once between the island side of Sea City with the Shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the Shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her.
Do you know Miko well?
I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten really used to her.
Oh.
I've never been good at dealing with people like her. When she towers over me and speaks so critically, something about her makes me intimidating.
She talks that sass, homeboy. That awesome sass.
I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess it's the weakness of mine.
Okay, let's just ignore her.
You're right. I've heard her excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as they don't come into contact with the Miko, everything should be fine.
Are you sure about that? Actually, Miko's not all that bad.
Really? Well, it's a relief to hear that.
Yeah, homeboy.
In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yai Publishing House.
Yes, you do. What is
They
it?
run a monthly magazine called Back to Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them.
Wow.
I'm not quite sure why they chose me, but it's my job now, and I can't give it up just like that. Yai Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yai Publishing House.
Alright. So, quite finish writing the replies. Say, yeah, let's do this shit. Oh, not yet. Still want to do the wish, but I have to earn Primo Gems, yeah, guys. You know that.
Oh, this place looks nice and quiet.
Alright.
Why don't we write the replies here? Then when I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, we can go do something else.
Alright.
I just hope I don't have another run-in with, who at the Yai Publishing House later. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them.
I stay, keep you coming.
It's strange. Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to see your perspective.
Alright.
Let me see here. Let's start with this one. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good looking and had a lovely voice.
Alright.
When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter, and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I could tell right away that this is exactly the kind of person I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much expertise.
Luckily, Levine is female, so she can give some advice.
What's your take?
Sounds like she's falling in love.
Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but if you say so, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll reply like this then. It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing right now won't occur many times in your life. I urge you to summon the courage to seize this opportunity and see where it takes you, no matter where that may be.
Alright. More professional than
What?
expected.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's how it is in battle, too. Opportunities to seize victory are fleeting. When they arrive, you have to capitalize on them right away.
Wow. And also, when you look shocked, why you always feel like when you look shocked, why you always look hostile, bro? Ready to fight. Cause mainly because of the stance that you be making when he's shocked. But yeah. Like to be like, what the fuck you say to me, bitch?
I imagine you're feeling in love. That's my suggestion anyway. Come on, let's read the next letter.
What the hell does this one say?
My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I've tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please help me. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible. But it's like when conflict arises between generals in the army. The proper policy is to resolve it without delay.
Alright.
The most important thing in military regulations is fairness. It is only right to pay back a debt. I want to suggest that the writer demands their money back in no uncertain terms. Do you think that makes sense?
Fully agree.
Okay, so let's reply along those lines.
Okay.
Let me think. Now how about this? It is good that you want to repay your neighbor's kindness, but be aware that you can find other ways to do this that don't involve lending them money. Right now, the most important thing for you to do is demand your money back. Being kind does not mean allowing your neighbor to walk all over you. Okay, and we are done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see. Hello, I was born on Maritime Island, and now I'm a soldier in Genshin.
Really?
This is from one of my troops.
Is it someone you know?
Most likely, but I'm not sure who.
Oh. Alright.
Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Young Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process. I can't be sure who exactly this is. Anyway, let's keep reading. I couldn't turn a blind eye to the visions of the trees, and my anger drove me to join the resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Wakasuni Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the cherry blossoms falling on Narukami Island.
Alright.
I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. The resistance has treated me well, but I've long been disillusioned by the shogunate. So my hometown tugs constantly, and my heartstrings. How should I reply to it?
You have to answer it. You'll have to answer this one goal.
Let me think about it.
Alright.
To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave. And if making a mistake causes them pain, how are my actions any different from the vision hunter training? I suppose I'll reply, Narukami Island has changed. You should go back and visit.
Alright.
To do it.
Gorou.
I'll be okay. Come on, let's finish the rest of the letter.
You have Gorou write all the reply.
Thanks to you, writing a response went very smoothly this time. Let's go and deliver them to the eye for the shall we?
Alright. Good shit. Yeah, helping Gorou with this shit, but wait, 1 second. Might as well, yeah, guys. Might as well go do it while I'm at it, bro.
Ad astra abathar. Thank you for completing today's commission. Here is your reward.
As usual. You know I do this daily, yeah, guys. On the daily. On the daily. So.
Ah, good. That's all the reply for this round accounted for.
Alright.
Just thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Gorou. Think nothing of it. I agreed to help, so it's only right that I do the best I can.
Alright.
Could I trouble you to come back to walk up to the island with me? I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to stay. I don't want them to leave without saying goodbye.
Alright.
Kazuma once told me that the bonds between people whose paths cross can never be broken, even after they part ways.
Alright.
But maybe I'm scared he might be wrong. People can change quickly, and I worry that the next time I meet my comrades, walk so bravely alongside me, there will already be some distance between us.
Let's go visit them.
Great.
Yeah.
Then let's head off whenever you're ready.
Alright. All the way out there, obviously. You know what that means? Teleport there, bro. That's the good part. That's... Thank God. Thank God it's a teleportation thing, bro. Yeah, let's go. That's why I like to come with some waypoints. It's to help you get to your destination faster. So yeah.
Captain of Sword 6-2. General, Captain, are you here to inspect the camp? Oh, not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch General Gorou. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know.
Alright.
We haven't been out of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interesting stories. Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other? To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with this training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up. We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home, spend time with our nearest and dearest. Besides, everyone's vacations come at different times, and our schedules rarely overlap. Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what's that? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's concept different, so yeah.
So that's how it goes, huh?
Yeah, bro. Everyone has different work times, bro. Some people, we all go through it, yeah, because your friend probably has a day off, or you probably have to work. So yeah, it's just how it goes. So yeah, it's how it is. Yeah.
I know. That's okay. It's in the case. That's all. You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always thought about. Really? Yeah. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be right back here in Watatsumi Island, ever in danger. Even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's back. That's one thing that's never gonna change.
Alright.
Where's your troops, General Gorou? You trained us, you took us into battle, and led the way as we charged against the enemy. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice.
Alright, so basically they'll always be there for him, even if they decided to leave, so yeah.
Long live the resistance!
Alright.
Yes, that's the way it should be. Long live the resistance!
All of the resistance?
I won't disturb you any further. You guys keep training hard. Regarding everything else, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
Alright. Let's joke around with soldiers for time.
General Gorou, you're here. I believe Hiroaki's been up in the Casio. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time, but never saw you return. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know, so he's not waiting there in vain.
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's go to the camp.
Alright.
General
Gorou.
No matter
Big
what
camp.
changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's back. Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'll be the best of friends again.
Alright, got this. Got it. I just had to, bro.
General Gorou, I would like to request permission to leave the resistance, sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made this decision. It's all right.
Yeah.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Institute, and so much disappointment from the island for supporting it. After the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit. I still couldn't make up my mind.
Alright.
Thanks to the student encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk to you about it. Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate, after all.
Christina.
What? What's that? It's a long story. Forget it. Never mind her. I approved your application to leave the resistance.
Alright. That's pretty cool.
General Gorou,
Exactly. It's good stuff.
come on. Don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again.
For real. You can always see each other at any time for us, so yeah.
If you ever have the time, you should come back and visit Watatsumi Island. There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place. Just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
No matter where we are, we will always be comrades. Yes, General.
You walk with the soldiers to the police store.
I'll take my leave then. Take care of yourself, General Gorou.
Alright.
Take care. Wait. That's okay. Or should I say, only for the best.
Yeah.
This is how it should be. It should leave you with a smile on your face. That's it.
Alright. That's a nice ending. Seeing one of the members of the resistance decide to leave on their own terms, so yeah. It's Smile and send off. We smile when we part. So that we may smile when we meet again. Alright. But that was only one ending, yeah, guys, by the way, so yeah. Holy shit, bro. There's 4 more of this thing takes you 4 different routes, bro. Again, if you see me fast forward, then that means I already did that dialogue already. So yeah, you'll have to go back a few minutes in order to see the full thing. So yeah. I'll keep watching the iPod.
You want to scout ahead? Yeah, that works. This way, if Young Nico's lying in wait for me there, I can avoid her. But be sharp, okay? She's a force to be reckoned with. You must be sure to tread carefully. If you spot her, get yourself back here right away, we'll run to her alive. I mean, we'll make a strategic retreat. Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Oh my god, you fucking scared Nico? Like, what did Nico ever do to you? What did she do to you? Did she make a bet against you? Bro, like, what the fuck?
All right, everyone, settle down. We are gathered here today, united by a common purpose. Now, who can tell me what they think that might be?
Let's see what the hell this is about.
Well, please, an excellent answer. How gentle she is, how understanding she is, how delightfully mischievous she can be. Honestly, we can all testify to the great joy that Miss Tina has brought to our lives. But my friends, there are so many people out there in this world who still need Miss Tina's salvation. We can help by spreading the good news about Miss Tina to every soul in the world.
Alright.
My friend, do you have a moment to talk about Miss Tina? Friends, I found one! Someone needs our help!
Damn.
Turn your voice down. Don't want to scare her off. Hello, my friends. On this joyous day, we would like to open our hearts to you and tell you about the existence of a perfect being.
Call Miss Tina, isn't it?
She's gentle, kind, understanding. She is the brightest star in our sky. What do you think?
Mysterious fire, so that's fake sister. Gentle and kind, she answers all your questions. She'll help you get rid of all your troubles. That's actually a pretty cute drawing of her. So yeah. It's not familiar.
My apologies. In my excitement, I forgot to give you all the details. Have you ever come across a magazine called Backflight, published by the Giant Publishing House? It's a monthly magazine featuring, amongst other things, an advice column. We were among the first readers to send in letters seeking advice, and we've received kind and gentle replies to each one.
Oh wow.
Although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, we all see her as an emphatic older sister figure and feel convinced that she must be the same sort of person in real life.
Wow.
There's no mistaking. Just as a letter, I can feel she respects me, trusts me. She has a natural ability to connect with people.
Alright.
So considerate. She always says that true emotions from her letter and never fails to deliver the advice and the encouragement we need. Except when it comes to the topic of romantic love. She's clearly not an expert at. But even then, that just makes her all the more of a theory to us.
Wait, you're talking about Gorou, right?
Recently, the column was in a low place where the book wasn't popular at all. It was actually almost active.
Wow.
Fortunately, a publishing house made the decision to publicize her image. And then the column finally started to grow in popularity.
Miss Tina is...
That's right. Miss Tina is the person in charge of That's Right magazine's advice column. She's the one we all admire and adore so greatly.
Holy fucking shit, bro. What did I do? Fucking shit.
And so, when we heard that YA Publishing House would be revealing the official likeness of Miss Tina today, we immediately came here from wherever we were, all over the nation. We gathered together.
What the hell? Oh, yeah.
And to witness this grand moment in history.
Wonder how Gorou reacts to this bullshit.
Please, gaze upon the radiant beauty of Miss Tina. See how truly lovely she is.
Go back and look for Gorou. Better be up there, bro. Better still be up there, bro. Like, I went for you, bro.
Oh, hey, there you are. Is, do you know who at YA Publishing House?
No.
Whew, that's good.
What's up, Gorou?
I just finished up my 5, so I was about to head to YA Publishing House and have a minute.
Why are you helping to write like that?
Why? I guess it's because I can help you with this script. Also, the editor said to me, this is something that only you are capable of.
Only
They made quite a
Gorou.
style request when they first approached me, so I felt like I couldn't refuse it. But once I settled into it, I found myself really enjoying it. Before I knew it, I had written hundreds of replies, and sometimes they responded in just to thank me. It made me so happy whenever they complimented me. Every time I think about that terrifying woman, I feel like I want nothing to do with YA Publishing House. Then, whenever I think about how my replies can help so many people, I feel a sense of responsibility.
Right.
By this point, I'm so used to it that I'd probably find it hard to adjust if I ever gave it up.
Can't let go. No full story.
Well, I don't quite know what's going on, but I'd like to get these letters delivered quickly while you know who isn't around. I'm really looking forward to the readers' reactions when they receive my letters. In the Army, people are always a little reserved when talking to me, because I'm a general. Those obstacles are removed when you're communicating via letters. Everyone who writes seems to treat me like that one friend who they can share anything and everything with. So
Right.
I'm not about to let them down. Let's get over it.
Why don't I deliver them for you?
But YA Publishing House isn't far from here, if I remember correctly. Once we cut there together. Besides, this way, if, you know who does show up, we can look out for each other. Let's go.
But yeah, it's Publishing House. Let's do this shit, bro. I'm trying to do this while I'm trying to avoid Miko, bro. So yeah.
Oh, strange. It seems unusually lively here today. I don't come here often. Is it like this most of the time?
Not really.
There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's check it out. Allow me to reiterate, my friends. We in the Mixing Up Fan Club must abide by the club rules. Firstly, we mustn't try and probe into Mixing Up's true identity. We of all people cannot cause her any trouble. Secondly, Fans of Miss Tina are not to make any controversial statements when representing the fan club. We must exercise self-discipline and present a good image in front of other people. Thirdly, while our mission is to promote Miss Tina in every way possible, if someone we're talking to says they're not interested, we are to respect that and not go forcing it down their throats. And finally, we are here today because Miss Tina has brought us together, and we are also here to change ourselves for the better, for her sake. Can we do that, people? Can we do that? Yes, we can!
Always making a crowd and never bring her down.
Oh, so this is what they call a fan club. I don't know whose fan club it is, but they are raring to go. Reminds me of the rallying speeches we used to give before going into battle. One thing about thinking is, I can tell you're avoiding my gaze. Something happened? Excuse me, friend. Something about you was awfully similar to Miss Tina.
Imagine things.
I see. Well, one way or another, fate has brought you here. Have you ever heard of Miss Tina? Sorry, I'm not sure. Well, now's as good a time as any for you to find out more.
No, not interested.
Miss Tina is gentle, kind, and considerate. You can tell. And she will basically advise you on how to deal with it.
Oh wow.
Oh, well, she sounds like a very pleasant person to be around.
Yes, he does. Except the Tina's actually Gorou, bro. That they were referring to, bro. So yeah.
She must be the polar opposite of Yanito, right?
But she's just sitting in it with Miss Tina. I wonder if they love her okay.
Have you forgotten? You may not fly into Miss Tina's infinity.
We should take a photo with them.
Friend, may we take a photo with you? Specifically to witness the official unveiling of Miss Tina's gimmick today. Sure, that's fine. Why do they want to take a picture with me?
It's an all-time island custom.
Alright, sure.
People across around Gorou, they take great many photos of them.
I should do it. Right. I should really be heading to the I publishing house to hand in those letters now.
Come on, man. You keep his ass in start, bro. Because you can't let him find out that in reality, the Miss Tina thing is actually for, they're actually referring to Gorou, bro. So yeah.
Make way! Tina Billboard is here. Please, make the space. Coming through. Hey, everybody! It's the real Miss Tina! Miss Tina! Miss Tina! Well, I'm curious, too. Let's go over and take a look.
No.
Huh? Why? What's the problem?
Her Yamiko's supposed to come out.
But, really? Then we can't stay. Let's get out of here. As curious as I am to see what all the fuss is about, it'll have to wait until next time. So, please join me again the next time I'm delivering letters.
Alright. Oh wow. That is fucking crazy, bro. They transformed Gorou into a bitch in that cardboard cutout, bro. Because as you can already tell, Miss Tina is actually Gorou the entire time. It's just that that stupid ass fan club thought that Miss Tina was a girl, but in reality it's a guy. Just can't take the feeling that there's something you're not telling me. Yeah. At least he gave out. At least she gave out for keeping him in power. So yeah. That's fucking crazy if you ask me. So yeah. Fuck. Don't have enough air on my face. Don't have enough Primo Gems, bro.
There was definitely something strange about the way.
Wait, let's see. Well, I help you overcome this weakness.
Really? That would be great. To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. If the soldiers ever saw me in this kind of embarrassing situation, it'd be very disappointing. So, I have to overcome it. For their sake. As soon as I work through this, let's go take on Yai Miko again. First things first, though. Do you have any ideas on where to begin?
We start with some theoretical study.
A good plan. Start by studying some theory, address the fear at its root, and then I'll have nothing to be afraid of. Like, where would I go to learn about this? I wouldn't know anyone on Narukami Island. Oh, let's go back to Wakatsuki Island and ask around there.
Alright. Yeah, the whole Miko thing. So yeah. Okay, so I got 2 enemies left. Oh wait, gotta do the thing and the bath towel thing. So yeah. So yeah, bruh. So
I'll feel more at ease on Wakatsuki Island. I have an idea on the way here. Many of my army comrades are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. If I was to go ask them for advice,
alright.
I have to go to them and say, hey, I'm not good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with the cover story. But I'm asking for a friend.
You tell Shuhai about this whole happened.
I see.
Oh my god.
You're saying that yours, your friend, sorry, is having some trouble with a certain someone who has an intense personality?
I got Shuhai. A coincidence that in Bleach Brave Souls, there's a character named Shuhai. I think his name is Shuhai Isagi, who is a member of the Soul Reapers, who is also involved with the Saratai Bulletin, which is the monthly magazine in the Soul Society. So yeah, the main difference is that this Shuhai has 2 use, while the one in Bleach only has 1 use. So yeah.
Yes. So I'm here on my friend's behalf to ask you for advice on a coping strategy.
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go straight to emotion.
What's the logic behind that?
Well, you see, Gorou, that's Gorou's friend. Always listen intently when other people are talking, and take them very seriously. No matter who the other person is. Gorou's friend treats them all equally. Which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire very much.
Yeah, but in reality, Gorou is not as strong as his soldiers think he is. So yeah.
But the other side of the coin is that it makes Gorou's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal trap and being led by the nose. Something like that is bothering me, is that it simply cannot give the other party its full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word. When they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's how it's done.
Well, it's something to try. And whether it'll actually work in this case is a different question. Going through the motions is a skill that everyone has to get the hang of as they get older. I'm guessing Gorou's friend is on the younger side.
Well, on my friend's behalf. Thank you for your thanks.
Don't mention that. Oh, yes, I heard that from Miwa from Sangamina Shrine, also in the area. Why don't you ask her for advice too? She's supposed to be filled with interpersonal. Hers to another perspective.
Makes sense. Alright, let's see what Miwa has.
Alright.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along.
Alright.
So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with
General Gorou, and the captain of ship,
we wanted to ask you about something.
You tell me what gym you're in.
I see. So General Gorou's friend wants to overcome his weakness, right?
That's right. Do you have any advice?
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking.
How you thought?
Cast your mind back. Why do you think Yaimiko was able to seize General Gorou's friend, and not the other way around? It's because she always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the battle, right from the start. If General Gorou's friend wants to go head-on with her, she must at least learn to do as he does, to conceal the workings of his mind.
Wow.
Makes so much sense. So what you're saying is, my friend just needs to keep it cool, and she won't have the chance to take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Alright.
Many things look complicated on the surface, but often, all it comes down to is who loses their cool first.
Wonderful. You have my gratitude. I'm sure with your approach, that a friend of mine will be able to overcome his weakness.
Alright.
Then I wish General Gorou's friend a great victory.
Well, I'm slowly starting to gain confidence. Oh,
Alright.
I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency updated her general operational directives recently. You know, there may be some useful suggestions in there too. Let's go take a look. Just be thorough.
Alright.
Her Excellency handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think it's what I think.
Where you play some homeboy?
Let's see. Deployment and mobilization, logistics, conflict resolution, dealing with Outlander merchants. Aha! I've got it!
Wow.
How to avoid awkward social situations. That's Your Excellency for you. She thinks of everything, doesn't she? But socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy succeed. Yeah. Even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, and we really gotta be careful.
Alright.
I'm thinking that it's not enough just to learn some general countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yaimiko's individual weaknesses to achieve ultimate victory. How do we figure her out?
I think we can visit Yai's publishing house.
Yai Publishing House. Makes sense. If we go there often, perhaps we can find some telling details about her there. Let's go and investigate.
Alright. Good shit. This is damn good, bro. Always trying to avoid Miko. Miko is a pretty awesome person. Come on.
Greetings. Here to buy some books. We just got a new batch of light novels in. Oh, these ones are all the rage at the moment. I must say that Lady Susie has a keen eye for a good book. Almost everyone she picks is a bestseller.
Wow.
Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Susie with her writing, you're just one small step away from becoming the next big author.
Are these books personally selected by Miko herself?
Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts, filter out the bad ones, and write synopsis for the rest. Then we send those to Lady Susie for final approval.
Alright.
So, your close feelings of Susie I. What sort of person is she? Jim. Well, for starters, she's a very busy person. But whenever she visits the I Publishing House, she never stays for long. So, actually, you don't know a whole lot about her. But still, she seems very invested in the I Publishing House. And on occasion, she'll share some of her promotional strategies with us. Take That's Life magazine, for example. But when we first started running it, sales were very poor. The return was barely covering costs, and for a while, it was on the verge of being axed.
Wow.
But the fans weren't happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in, begging us to keep it going. So in the end, Lady Susie stepped in and drew up a new marketing plan.
Alright.
Next thing you know, sales are through the roof. That's right. Wait, isn't that...
What's up, man?
Nothing. It just reminds me of something unrelated. I didn't realize Yai Nico personally handled the marketing for Yai Publishing House. Get more proof of the unparalleled skill reading people's minds. Anyway, thank you very much. Is there anything you want? No, that's all.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you're planning. I caution you against trying to second guess Lady Susie. It's just my opinion.
Oh.
But she's the most mysterious person I've ever met. You think she's mysterious too? I guess you can forget about getting any insight this way then. Actually, you said that this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right? Maybe we could take a brief look. Perhaps we can get some inspiration from them.
Alright.
If you're interested, I recommend this book. I've been to other worlds, but I've never tasted defeat.
Alright.
The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents. It's all thanks to their wealth of experience. Cunning strategy. Cunning strategy. In that sense, it sounds similar to her excellency, Sangonomiya. Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who relinquishes nothing also gains nothing. If you want to win when you're at a disadvantage, a little sacrifice is probably going to be necessary.
Wow.
Thank you for the valuable advice. Well, one more string for a strategic bow. Although I didn't learn much about my enemies, I still learned a lot from everyone. It's time to put these theories to the test. Let's go to Yai Niko's lair, the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Go to the shrine where Miko lives. So yeah, do this shit.
So this is the Grand Narukami Shrine. The first time I've been to this place.
You look, his stance is like a hostile stance.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. Would you like to draw a fortune book? The Grand Narukami Shrine fortune books have always been very active.
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination techniques to find out their fortune before a battle. I'm not in the habit of it, but since the opportunity has come up, I'd like to give it a try. Let's draw one together.
You draw it. Try to draw a fortune book. Open it up quick.
Let's see what we've drawn. Good fortune. Not bad. At least it's something good. It means that our training must have been effective. Things will go differently this time.
Alright. Challenge Miko again. Let's go. Good shit.
Any second now, we'll be face to face with her.
We're in this together.
Don't worry. All our hard work is definitely going to pay off. We can forget about keeping it this time.
You look from you put together with Gorou.
So, you arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
You knew we were coming.
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
But what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. Please, I'm serious.
Slow down. Plenty of the rest. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day. And most of them came for the same reason. Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate, hoping that it would be a lifetime together. If you're interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you too.
Together? All right, then?
Oh, there. Calm down, Gorou.
Remember what Tina said? You mustn't pay too much attention to what she said. Otherwise, she will be small like a cunning word.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your bedroom to your little friend here. Imagine her holding your hair in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
Uh-oh. My mind is already full of mental images.
Me too.
But I'll have to resort to the method we were taught.
By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but with your tail sticking behind you. Because everything.
Wow.
Then again, you know what? Most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
You don't
Only
want.
one method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw coming. Will hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But there's no other way.
Oh.
I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me. Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep. And just like me, you daydream about someone else grooming your tail for you.
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you. Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid
She has no tail.
I don't have a tail at all.
No!
Yeah. Miko herself does not have a tail. So yeah.
Retreat!
Oh,
Retreat!
you lost.
Getting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next confrontation. We're out of here. When I get back, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before. I won't lose to her again.
Hold on now. Come again soon.
Oh my god. Tactical retreat next time. Yeah, next time is when I'm gonna continue on with Gorou shit, bro. So yeah. That was pretty funny, bro. Now that ending was pretty funny in my opinion, so yeah. Honestly, this one's a smiling send off so far is a, you know what, I'm gonna get my full thoughts next episode, bro. All you need to know is that next episode, we are gonna, yes, we are going to finish. So yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. Vibration TV. Sign off. Alright, sign off now.